Remember, it's not by fault. That aspect that students used to say, but we're not doing that. We're going to serve Nigeria with all our strength. Thank you very much. Of course, let us celebrate, ladies and gentlemen, as our normal custom is, and celebrate our IMC this morning. Of course, led by our able director and chief executive officer, Professor Emil Atonda. Can we celebrate him in our center? Let's celebrate our own very own Mama, Dr. O.A. Adintura, Director of Research and Chairman of Research and Legal and Planning Committee. Thank you, ma'am. Of course, let us celebrate the chairman for today's occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. H.A. Adintura, Director of Research. Also, we have here seated with us, we have, oh, really, I'm trying to make sure I'm keep aware today. We have seated Dr. Mrs. S.O. Fagbola, Director of Research, Institute of Economic Development. Good to have you, ma'am. We have with us Dr. O. Idowu, Director of Research, Institute of Agriculture. Of course, the presenter for today, ladies and gentlemen, let's give an extra hand, Dr. Mrs. Ito Fagbola, Director of Research and HOD for Regional Documentation. Seated also, we have Dr. Mrs. Adebisi Adelani, Director of Research. And of course, seated wonderfully is also Dr. Mrs. I.P. Adeoye, Director of Research and Education Farming Systems and Education. We have beside her Dr. Mrs. F.P. Oluyemisi, Director of Research. And of course, we have with us, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. M.A. Fagbola, Director of Research and Farming Systems and Programs. Okay? Last but not the least, we have with us my boss, Dr. I.O. Mo, Director of Research and also Head of Planning. Thank you very much. All right. We move forward, ladies and gentlemen. Just to say this quickly, for those of us who are watching us live, social media and those which we should also share. We have on Facebook at NowNG, on Instagram we have at Now Research, and also on X. That's Twitter. We have at NowNG, and of course on YouTube at NIOT Research. Going forward to the next item on our agenda, ladies and gentlemen, can we welcome, of course, to our special eye table, the chairman for this seminar. Can we welcome and celebrate with a big hand, Dr. Ife Akintoye. Thank you very much. Please keep clapping, remember? Clapping elongates our life. Of course, next up we have, we want to introduce to us again, especially, ladies and gentlemen, just, for her to just wave at us, give us a nice wave for where she is. Let's recognize again with so much joy because this is our day. Can we recognize and celebrate Dr. Bolanle Oluyemisi Fagbola? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The way she's going is, it's a very nice one. We'll take our citation right now, ladies and gentlemen, and we have that, of course, done by, I call him Deacon. I call him Deacon, an amazing man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have the reading of the citation of the presenter by Mr. Otola C.A. Don't celebrate him as he comes. Let's keep clapping. The more you clap, the faster we go to work. Thank you very much.
Now, starting with this assignment, I quickly rushed somewhere because of what I saw. So this morning I want to say, Dobre Utra. You may not know, in Russia it means good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite forward the presenter of today in the person of Dr. Fagbola, Bolanle, Oluyemisi. The memorial of the first of Father as 1983. I never were excited to meet here today. So it's my pleasure reading our citation. Yeah. She had a primary school education at Aberdeen Primary School, University of Ibadan, and a secondary education at Aberdeen College as well. For this thing, she quickly went in internally and internationally to the international school, University of Ibadan, to complete her academic qualifications. Remember, I said I quickly traveled out and I came in to give you that good morning. Because our first academic qualification in 1990 to 1991 was from Pushkin Institute of Russian Language, Moscow, Russia. Furthermore, Bachelor of Arts, Russian Language, University of Ibadan, that's 1952. Master of Language Studies in 1998 from University of Ibadan as well. Finally, a PhD at the same prestigious university. If you want to fill out, you are not there, you are not there. Professional qualifications. In 2011, she had a professional qualification as Charter Librarian, CLN, Librarian Registration Council of Nigeria. If you want to clap. Her decisions. In 1986, she was the library prefect at Aberdeen College, University of Ibadan. In 1987, she had a certificate of honesty from International School, University of Ibadan. And in 2008, scholarship award from Council for the Development of Social Research in Africa. That's the best year, 2008. Letter of commendations. Letter of commendations, member, local organizing committee, technical, top All African Horticultural Congress in 2016. Letter of commendation for outstanding performance as chairman of NOC Agora training in 2016 as well. Letter of appreciation by Dean of Pharmacy, University of Ibadan for diligence, commitment, and industry during the 2017 NUC accreditation of Faculty of Pharmacy, University of Ibadan. If you want to clap. No, letter of commendation as a member of Committee of Staff Promotion in 2022. Membership of Professional Bodies, Institutional Committee. She became a member of the internal management of this institute in the year 2015, and she's still a member till date. Member Nigerian Library Association, member Association of Women Librarians in Nigeria, member National Association of Library and Information Technology, member, of course, Horticultural Society of Nigeria, a member International Society for Horticultural Science. Sincerely, she has a whole lot here, but we just because of our time skip some and give it some. Member Local Organizing Committee, Third All African Social Congress held at the International Institute of Tropical Agriculture IIT Ibadan between August 7th and 12th, 2016. She's a member, Research Review and Planning Committee since 2016. She's a member, Committee on NIHOT Newsletter. On that, let me just give you the because of our time. Member, Committee on Unapproved Training Programs since 2022. Well, I wasn't caught unaware anyway, being blind. Now, career progression and administrative positions. She became a director, as I told you earlier on, and she's still a director and a current director at the National Horticultural Research Institute, NIHOT here. She was an assistant director between 2019 and 2022. She was a librarian at the Faculty of Pharmacy on sabbatical at the University of Ibadan between September 2017 and August 2018. At the same time around that period, she was acting collation development librarian at Kennedy Library between 2017 of September and August 2018. On the next one, I wasn't caught unaware as well. The only body who can move from pharmacy to Kennedy without any stress. God bless you. Between 2014 and 2018, she was the chief librarian at the Institute, principal librarian between 2011 and 2014, then senior librarian between 2008 and 2011. Let's move to involvement in institutional research. She was a member, NIHOT institutional project titled Delivery of On-Shelf Production Technology of Banana, Plantain, and Pineapples for Improved Livelihood in the year 2016 and 2018. A member, NIHOT institutional project titled Production and Dissemination of Appropriate Technologies for Arvingia Mongolia of Bolanle, African Bush Mango, Viper Guinness, Black Pepper, and other indigenous fruits and spices for wealth creation among Nigerian farmers between the year 2016 and 2017. And remember, NIHOT institutional projects titled Utilization of Horticultural Waste for Income Generation and Environmental Sustainability between the year 2016 and 2021. It's a round of applause for that. I want to believe this is a challenge for all of us when we are called for extra duties. Please, let's be up and doing because it helps in making our citation very, very bulky like us. Training, short courses, and workshops attended. In fact, I have up to 8 here by virtue of the lines she had decided to took. 13th to 15th of February 2024. Capacity building of leaders and administrators for effective and efficient performance held at the National Horticultural Research Institute, Ibadan, Oyo State. 5th to 8th of March 2024, Humboldt College International Workshop, Ibadan, Humboldt College 2024, Empowering Women in Academia, Advancing Inclusion, Equality, and Diversity held at the University of Ibadan, Oyo State. And 5th October 2021, she participated in the research proposal writing workshop held at the Institute. Between the 4th and 5th of February 2019, she participated in capacity building on basic skills in data analysis and exploring software for multi-task analysis at Distant Learning Center, University of Ibadan, Oyo State. 16th to 17th of April 2019, workshop International Standard for Publishing and Legal Deposit Compliance in Nigeria. Because of our time, let me just jump some so that I don't waste our time. Between 13th and 15th of June 2016, she participated in the Nigerian Library Association Oyo State Chapter Media Workshop with the theme Proactive Librarianship in Nigeria in collaboration with Ajayi Crowther University of York. 29th of August 2013, Gender Sensitization Workshop organized by the Gender Mainstream Office, University of Ibadan, held in our institute here. And she participated also in an online e-resource course on the PROXA-based program conducted between February 4th and May 2010. This training was offered under the leadership of ITOCA, Information Training and Outreach Center for Africa, and in partnership with PROXA, Plant Resources of Tropical Africa. She also participated in 2008 Child and Youth Studies Institute, September 4th to 8 October in Dakar, Senegal. So she's not only a local material, she participated even outside the country as well. And also in a workshop at the National Library Association Information and Technology Section between 11th of October to 16th of October 2009 at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka, Enugu State of Nigeria. She participated at the intensive study program, Basic French, organized at the Department of European Studies, University of Nigeria, between November 2017 and February 2018. In 2022, annual general meeting, theme, revitalizing school library system in Nigeria, the way forward, organized by Nigeria Library Association. Now, she had some online training she attended to. Research for Life, the 9th edition, between 27th of May to 30th June 2024, organized by ITOCA. The 8th edition, 3rd of April to 7th May 2023, the same, organized by ITOCA. And Library and Information Management, between April and June 2023, at the International Organization of Migration, IOM. Finally, Data Management, between April and May 2023, organized by the International Organization of Migration, IOM. Please a round of applause for her. As regards publication, Dr. Fagbola has over 50 research publications, journals, and evidence listings, books, chapters, and chapter numbers to our credibility. So review writing. If you want to apply very well. Community service. Library Association involvement. She was the first vice chairman of Nigerian Library Association Oyo State Chapter between the year 2014 and 2016. And chairperson, Association of Nigerian Women Librarians Oyo State Chapter 2016 till date. And vice member of the Cultural Society of Nigeria. While she was the council member as well, she was the coordinator ornamentals of the Cultural Society of Nigeria between 2015 and 2016. And later, business manager of the Cultural Society of Nigeria between the year 2018 till 2023. And served coordinator of the National University Network on Culture and Biological Diversity, Nigeria, and coordinator of advice of student units. NISCU chapter, University of Ibadan. And she's also a religious mentor. So, Dr. Fagbola, as regards religious mentorship, happens to be a youth coordinator from 1996 till 1999. Coordinating a cluster of women, and she was a cluster women leader, a woman coordinator since 2014 till date. Ladies and gentlemen, our spoken is God bless you. Reading and singing, she loved writing,
The round of applause for her.
Her family, she's married. Of course, no. Don't you know? She's married and lives in Ibadan with her husband and children. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's all warmly welcome Dr. E.O. Fagbola.
Thank you so much, sir. That was lively, wasn't it? It was. I enjoyed it myself. That was very good, very good, very good. Okay. Right now, I want to just introduce to us, of course, for the process of documentation and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, let's recognize and celebrate the rapporteur for today, Mrs. Sarah Adeshon. Thank you. Hi, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, documentation people, they are highly, oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So while we were having the citation reading, of course, we had, oh, we're having two more people. Awesome. This is great. Ladies and gentlemen, first off, in this order, can we welcome Dr. VCU Mayor, Director of Research. Thank you, sir. Good to have you. And also, the head of admin is here, Director admin. Let's celebrate and welcome Dr. Mrs. M.B. Daily. Take the hand now. Thank you very much. All right. So at this juncture, I want to hand over to the chairman of this seminar session. Let us celebrate again. Put our hands together for Dr.
Thank you very much, MC. Without taking too much of our time, I think we call on our presenter today, Dr. Fagbola, to please proceed with your speech. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, today we are looking at a very important topic which concerns everybody, whether you are an adult, a family member, you have children, then you have adolescents, whoever you are, concerns everybody. Bibliotherapy, exploring the therapeutic use of literature. Then my outline, now is introduction, what is bibliotherapy, origin and aim of bibliotherapy, types of bibliotherapy, case studies, potential benefits of bibliotherapy in Nigeria, benefits and challenges, conclusion, recommendation, then acknowledgement. Yes, by way of introduction, books open your mind, broaden your mind and strengthen you as nothing else. What I've thought the most important drug used for mankind. Bibliotherapy is a therapeutic approach that supports emotional development, psychological healing, and mental health using literature. When you talk about the mental health, if you are not, whatever you are talented, you have everything, and mentally you are not stable, you won't go far. So the issue of mental health is very important for everybody. Bibliotherapy offers a valuable and versatile approach to supporting mental health and emotional well-being through the use of fictional characters, settings, and themes. Bibliotherapy offers a secure environment for introspection, emotional release, and cognitive control. Then what do I mean by that? That means when you read the right, it affects me your brain. It affects you psychologically, it affects you emotionally. It shapes your life. It makes you to get where you are going. But emotionally, if you are not stable, you will be dragged behind. So reading specific books can offer comfort, insight, and a sense of connection, while also helping people to set emotional and develop coping mechanisms. Take, for example, in this country, when you go on the street, see people talking to themselves. You see people, they are not stable emotionally. Little things they react, aggression, and so many things. And before you know it, maybe it will affect their health. And that's what called psychometrics. That means whatever disease you have, start in the mind. Your mind is not well cultivated with the right thing to affect your health. And you produce hormones in your body that will make you sick. That means having the right thing in your heart, really, really important. So when you allow anxiety and some other things in your heart, it affects your health. And when you are not healthy, you cannot go far. Reading that is an exercise in empathy. To read is to enter to another world in a way different from any other art form. That is by reading a book that travels over the world. You can go to places you have not been before. You can learn a lot of things from many people. We discovered reading that we are less alone. For example, if you are lonely, you can get the right book. You read that book, you benefit academically. You also help your soul. It helps you to be mentally alert. It give you good mental health. And the inner lives of characters of the page becomes accessible to us. That we discover this that we are less alone and we are not lonely. Loneliness, for example, look at the other countries that not like Nigeria or Africans, that everybody is on their own. You can be living in the same block of flats. You don't mean that you interact. But when you have access to the right book, you will not be lonely. No matter how foreign or different life experience might be, the writer is always saying to the reader, and the reader to the writer means we have been there too. That means whatever we are experiencing, you can find that on the pages of a book. And you realize that you are not the only one passing through this problem. So people have gone through it before and they overcame and they are better for it. Knowledge highway. That's what the books are. They are knowledge highway. Book offer a reservoir of knowledge on virtually any topic imaginable. Take, for example, the new influx of science that we have here now. If there are some areas or techniques you have not known before, you can get the right book. You can use it about self-development. You can develop yourself. You can get the right book. It can enhance your vocabulary, style of writing. Regularly being exposed to a wider range of vocabulary, improving your communication skills and comprehension. Even to everybody. It can boost your memory. Studies suggest that reading can help shaping your memory and cognitive function, keeping your mind active and engaged, not your mind engaged in negative thoughts that can bring out, affect your health. It's reducing stress. Only with a good book can become a form of mental escape, offering a temporary reprieve from daily anxiety, a chance to unwind. Take, for example, they are hearing that they have increased the price of rice, and rice is the staple food in every family in this country. And you know that for a mother, you thinking about how do I show my family? How do I take care of my family? Because I need to have a balanced diet and be healthy, For the fact that reading reduces stress level by 7%. Improve focus and concentration in today's fast-paced world filled with distraction. And I'll try to go further. As a mother, as a parent, we have this is time to get your children accustomed to the right material, to develop them and make them come out fine, make them come out right. For example, when my children were growing, I get some things of scientific patents, those people that invented different types of things. I give them such they were reading. That will inspire them to become somebody, to think about what they can become. Like as parents, you can get them make these children develop reading habits right from their small age, their formative age. And when they are growing up, you'll be calling them still quantity of study because they are used to reading. Improve focus and concentration in today's fast-paced world filled with distraction. Reading strengthens your ability to focus and concentrate for extended period. All these things affect our health. Then you can have stronger writing skills. Immersing yourself in well-written prose can improve your writing style, science construction, and this is very important. If people do write papers, not only scientific paper, you can write precision paper, you can write prose, you can write in such a way that will affect other people around you positively. And when you read further, it helps you. Immersing yourself in well-written prose can improve your writing style, sentence structure, overall communication clarity. It also improves sleep quality. Take for example, and this is an example that if maybe I walk through and I'm very tired and I find it difficult, I just take my Bible and start it. The devil doesn't want you to read the Bible, but by the time I start reading some chapters of, I will just fall asleep. So when you start praying, that is when you leave your phone and take a good quality book and you read before you go to bed. It's not that you will sleep very well. The calming nature of reading can help you relax, unwind, and promote better reading, sleep quality. Okay. Now, what is bibliotherapy? What is bibliotherapy? The video part of it is like therapy. It's called by a particular marker quota, and it's when the first one is healing. That means healing has the power to heal, just like words. You know that some children, when you talk to them, use words. You know it's enough. We don't have to kill them. These words that we are talking about, there are some damaging words. There are some words that can move people. There are some words that can build life. They are found in books and we get across there. And that's why when as parents, you are molding up the children God has given you. Give them the right book to read. It will mold them to become somebody great in life. But if you just leave them to be watching television 24/7, and they don't want them to do their homework, you know. So the book have power to heal. Then it can also be used as treatment of different types of disease. And bibliotherapy is any form of psychotherapy in which reading is prescribed, textbook forms are important. That's what I'm trying to say there is that in some years back, and it has been for some time now, that in psychiatric hospitals, they prescribe tests. I remember when I was in Ghana, when I came back to my children, I was the nurses, they will bring books to me to read. You know, they will bring, I don't know whether they do that in some parts of this nation, I think they do. That even when you are in the hospital, they will bring the right book for you to read. To take your mind away from the pain or the trauma you are passing through. You know, the use of books or stories are therapeutic, it's used for therapeutic purpose. Take for example, I don't know whether we did with in our home that when you come back, everybody is tired. You still have time to share stories with your children. And you know, this when especially in their formative years, when they listen to this story, it forms their character, it forms the way they behave, you know, it forms the way they react to the society. And when they see them, they say, ah, this guy is well trained. You have done your work as a and the parent at that point, you don't know you are using those things. It's also a therapeutic focus. And it can, okay, let me just go ahead. Okay. It can help children gain understanding of the environment and oneself, find solution to problems and learn from others. You know, some children in school, they are bullied, they are being bullied. And if you give them the right attention, you give them the right book, you find out that they will not become somebody that is afraid, somebody is shy, but they will be able to come out and be the best. Guide everything on written material to help readers grow in self-awareness. Bibliotherapy is the use of selected reading materials as therapeutic adjuvants in medicine. That is and psychiatry. That is in these institutions, books are being used apart from the method of medicine. They also use books in order to make sure that people get it right. And research has shown that those who have chronic depression, where apart from their medicine, when they are given books to read, it reduces their depression. It's bibliotherapy is also a process of dynamic interaction between the personality of the reader and the literature as its technological field, which may be utilized for personality assessment, adjustment, and growth. Now, the origin and aim of bibliotherapy. The library activities constructed in 1250 BC, that is a long time ago, and it's still on. How it was, this is the medicine for the soul, or healing place for the soul, inscribed over the entrance of this library. And as presented as kind of intellectual pharmacy, stocked with remedies for every type of emotional disorder. So if you have issue with emotions, you can get the right book and it can help you. There's an Alexandra library, it also bears the inscription, nourishment of the soul. In the for establishment and expansion of patient libraries in hospitals, where librarians and volunteers use reading to help soldiers recover from physical as well as mental trauma. You know, when you talk about grief, children are affected in it. So if you know somebody, maybe a family, and those maybe that family one parent is lost of the other, and those children are grieving, you can get books for them that will help them, and will not they will be able to cope with that grief they are passing through. Objectives of bibliotherapy. According to Robin 78, bibliotherapy shows the reader they are not alone, shows possible solutions to problems, help the reader see the motivation of people in particular situations, helps to see the values in human experience and attitude of values. Encourage the reader to face their situation realistically, provide tools to freely discuss uncomfortable topics. There are some topics you can't discuss with just anybody. When you get the right book, you find it in the book, you can find out that you can, and that will release you emotionally. That tension, all those tension, we know it's when you are tense, you are not balanced, not having high blood pressure, not having some hormones being injected into your body, are released in the body system, and something will have different type of sickness. Provide facts and information needed for solution, relaxation, and diversification. Now, types of bibliotherapy. We have clinical bibliotherapy. This is used by therapists and mental health professionals, social therapists or counselors, and it's used to treat more serious psychological conditions like depression, anxiety, or trauma. In Nigeria today, people are experiencing these things. Most people are depressed because the money they are earning is not enough. Not only that, maybe it's only the one person that is working in the family and has to cater for a lot of things. You know, take for example, in university now they have increased the school fees, and parents be thinking about how they survive, how they take care. You know, at times when I go, I live in university and I see a lot of things. You see some students, I just wonder how they cope in this environment. Some of them just take this small, is it pop-up? Maybe that's the only thing you think is private. You know, you just wonder how do they survive. And if they are not careful, they might even go to depression and some things like that. Anxiety, how do you know? Cases of students that have to go to Bodija to do a lab in order to get school. You know, if they are not careful, they go to depression. You know, there was a time that a particular lecturer asked about the students. She has gone to where the letter was probably further and now discovered that she has to go and do something like with their market in order to get money. And that lecturer said, no, from now on, don't do it again, I'll support you. And the lecturer supported that throughout her study, in order to, God will help us. Developmental bibliotherapy, who studies to support emotional and social development in children and adolescents. As a parent, it is your duty to take care of your children. Apart from what they learn in school, find time, look for books that will help them as they are growing up, whether they are still on their age, they are not yet, and even when they are adults, you have to be able to play. Developmental bibliotherapy focuses on personal growth. That means the emotional growth of your children, their psychological growth, every other growth is your responsibility as a parent, and you have to get the right thing across. Not only the teachers in the school, not only the lecturers in the school. Focus on personal growth, self-awareness, and emotional development. It is frequently used in educational settings to help children and adolescents deal with common emotional behavioral challenges. You know that you can use books to correct a particular character in a particular child. Maybe the child is someone the other, you can just get the right book, and the child will be reading it, you discuss with the child, you find out that the child is changed positively. It is frequently used in educational settings to help children and adolescents deal with common emotional and behavioral challenges such as bullying, self-esteem issues, stress management. Now, educational bibliotherapy is used to assist individuals, particularly students, in overcoming learning challenges. In fact, why is it that some students are not doing well in class? It might not be that they are dull or something like that. Even if they have, you can get that will stimulate them, make them to be what they should be. Then the overall problems, bibliotherapy can help personal issues through guidance reading. It helps to develop coping skills, emotional intelligence, and awareness while improving educational content. That means you want them to be the best, to develop all-round development in their life. Then you have therapeutic bibliotherapy, the use of reading materials such as books, articles as a form of therapy to help individuals cope with emotional, psychological, or behavioral issues. I want to keep this in. I will get to that. Maybe that reading spiritual books also help make you what you feel, help you emotionally. Okay, let me just move on. Creative bibliotherapy. This form of bibliotherapy is literary texts like poetry, novel, short story to help individuals explore emotions, thoughts, and behave creativity. You can use our story, tortoise and whatever, these old stories, tell children, mold their character and things like that. When we have faith-based bibliotherapy, it's a practice of using religious texts, spiritually oriented literature to provide emotional and psychological support that resonates with the reader's personal experience or challenges. This approach integrates faith and spirituality with the therapeutic use of reading, drawing on the comfort, guidance, moral teaching, fun in just writing. In countries like Nigeria, where religion plays a pivotal role in civic life, faith-based bibliotherapy can be a particularly effective method of promoting mental well-being and coping with life challenges. I just mentioned that the Bible and the Quran. I know that even in the Quran, there are some verses in the Quran that can help you stabilize you emotionally. In the Bible, there are a lot of promises here. The Bible talks about claiming the promises of God. The psalmist says, when I'm overwhelmed, I will know I'll call on God. When I have problems, I will call on God. You know, when you read the scriptures, when you read the word of God, it has a therapeutic effect on your life. You know, whatever the problem might be, by the time you read the scriptures, you read the word of God, you find out that your problem is done, you have faith in God, that problem is solved. And you know, I talked about disease starts from the heart. What is in your heart? If there are negative thoughts, if there are damaging thoughts, it will affect your health. But if you claim the promises of God, you stand on the promises of God, find out you'll be healthy. You know, the word of God talks about the word of God being a light unto you. It talks about making you to be happy. You know, it says you should sing, you should rejoice. You know, when there's problems all over you and you are singing, you know, singing it sets you physically, it helps your mental well-being. So this faith-based bibliotherapy, you are not been practicing before you try it. Bible talks about read the word of God. If you are a Christian, you are not reading the word of God. I encourage you to start reading the word of God very well. Prescribing bibliotherapy. You know, most specific book can be prescribed by the doctor, if it surprises you, or counselor, or people that will help you. Involve recommendation of specific books or reading material that provide information or guidance on particular use, often related to self-help or mental health. A tailored reading list to deal with anxiety, relationship, or low self-esteem. Interactive bibliotherapy emphasizes the reader's engagement in the text, where the reader reflects on the material and interacts with it, often through discussion or writing activities. No. Okay, I have case study. This couple accord. Actually, I conducted the research. This particular couple that read this marriage and life getting the best by Dr. Family. And after they got married over years, they are the result. So, reading material for healing purpose. For couples reading marriage and life getting the best by Dr. Family, they can get the following help. Increase self-awareness. The book provides clinical teaching that encourages couples to reflect on their own behaviors, actions, and attitudes towards marriage and life, family. Improve communication. Couples who read these texts together can discuss the values and principles taught and can improve dialogue and help resolve conflicts. Foster emotional growth. The spiritual guidance found in community writing can promote personal and emotional growth, creating an environment for more empathy, compassion, and understanding between spouses. Now, study 2, bibliotherapy for improving mental well-being in a Nigerian adolescent. The person is in teenage, age 16, issue. Teenagers experiencing severe anxiety and depressive symptoms after his family was displaced due to communal violence. He had difficulty adjusting to a new school, felt isolated, and exhibited declining academic performance. Then what does the how Bibliotherapy helped him? Bibliotherapy intervention goals. The first goal is to reduce teenage youth anxiety and depression, and that's what it's for any child you discover has or any adolescent has problem. It's just find time, not that you just say in the mind that you cannot change, you cannot change. No, you take time with that child and make sure that child changes, and it is possible with the help of God. No, the goals are to reduce teenage anxiety and depressive symptoms, improve teenage self-esteem and emotional regulation, help teenage develop coping strategies for managing stress and trauma, foster a sense of hope and resilience. Now the books that were selected, couple, I know you know about this book, couple at the top, yes. A story about Nigerian lecturers with family, human, and personal growth. They no longer you are familiar with that book. So what I'm talking about is something you can get and make use of it. They might not be your children, they might just be youth that you know around in the community and help them. A novel addressing cultural conflict and challenge of modern life in Nigeria. Say the results. Couple articles. After 2 weeks, she read the book and participated in guided discussions about the total needs of struggle and resilience. Chinedu related to the character, emotional journey, and self-understood. No longer at it. Chinedu read the book in a week. Discussion focused on cultural conflict and personal integrity. Chinedu gained insight into balancing cultural expectations and personal aspirations. Now, potential benefits of bibliotherapy in Nigeria. Coping with stress and trauma. There are a lot of stress all over the place now. In each family, there is a lot of stress. There is nobody that is not affected. So many Nigerians face stress and trauma due to economic difficulty, violence, or social instability. Reading books that address these issues can provide comfort. Reading books that address these issues can provide comfort, offer coping strategies, and help individuals process their experiences, addressing mental health stigma. You know that it's not everybody on the street that is behaving like reading man. Yes, it's true. There are some people, they just need counseling, they just need guidance, and they'll be okay. They just need to put the right thing in their mind, and they'll be okay, they'll be healthy. But when they are not giving attention, it can go to another thing. Mental health is often stigmatized in Nigeria, leading to a lack of open discussion and support. Bibliotherapy can help reduce the stigma by offering relatable stories and information that normalize mental health, encourage seeking help. Empowerment and personal growth. Books that focus on personal development, resilience, and self-empowerment and inspire readers to take control of their lives, pursue education, or start new ventures, even in face of adversity. Strengthening community growth. I don't know if there are young families here, and if you don't have a library in your home, you have a corner where you keep books. Make effort, no matter how small you feel your salary is, to be buying books for your children to read. They will grow up loving to read. They will grow up having reading habits. They will grow up, academically they also understand. So group reading sections of book clubs can foster a sense of community, providing social support and reducing feeling of isolation. This setting also encourage discussion and reflection on shared experience. Once a child gets to love books, he will not be sitting by television 24/7. All the time. I'm not saying they should not watch football, but then they feel that they will enjoy reading of books than just sitting down by the television and doing something else. Okay, supporting children and adolescents. Bibliotherapy can particularly be beneficial to young people, helping them navigate challenges such as bullying, peer pressure, and identity formation. This identity formation is key because they want to be like their friends and they have pressure from their peers. But if you take time as a parent and you engage them with the right book and you discuss with them, you find that they will be able to stand out. They will not be a photocopy, they will be original. They will be themselves. Access to age-appropriate books that address these issues can aid in their emotional and psychological development. The benefits of bibliotherapy Research studies on bibliotherapy that can help people deal with health issues and life challenges such as physical problem and disability, chronic and life-threatening diseases, general mental health, anxiety and fear, depression. This is rampant now. Stress, isolation, addiction, behavior, alcohol and drug addiction. This the story have been carried out. Those who are addicted to drugs and alcohol, books have been used for everything, assist them, and they even have a book, and they share those books and that help them in this addiction problem that they have. When the person has low self-esteem, or learning disability, family relationship, jobs such as divorce, a single mother, siblings, adoption, death or loss, grief, and bibliotherapy can be okay. Conclusion. Bibliotherapy promotes mental health and personal development by giving readers time for character, understanding and emotional education. It offers unique and powerful approach to promoting mental health through the use of literature. By harnessing the healing power of words, individuals are embarked on a journey of self-discovery and emotional healing. It holds a great promise for helping individuals navigate life challenges with wisdom and resilience. Recommendation. Bibliotherapy should be used in conjunction with other therapeutic modalities. And it's not a stand-alone treatment for severe physical illness like bipolar disorder. Treating severe mental health disease, bibliotherapy must be customized to each patient's needs and utilized in addition to other therapeutic methods. Acknowledgement. I want to thank the Almighty God for giving me life, making me to be healthy, making me to be alive, giving me the opportunity to give this seminar. I appreciate Him. Lord, be thou exalted in Jesus' name. I also want to thank our executive director, Professor Atonda. I pray God will help you the more in Jesus' name. I want to thank the Internal Management Committee for their support, for the job we share together and the work. Pray God will help all of us to move forward in Jesus' name. I want to appreciate our able chairperson, Dr. Adetula, and all the members of RMPC for their love and support. Thank you very much. I want to thank Dr. Akitoyi for giving time to go through this work. Thank you, sir. I want to thank Dr. Idowu and Dr. Amuro for giving their time to go through this work. God bless all of you in Jesus' name. I want to thank my brother, Mr. Otula Caleb, the King. Otula, God bless you. I want to thank my people in the department, Mr. Ni Dada, Mr. Deshawn, Constance. I want to appreciate everybody here for being here. God bless you. I want to appreciate my family, particularly my husband, my coach and my mentor, Professor Fagbola. I also want to thank God for my children for being there. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, can we celebrate her one more time? Okay. Before I go back to our able chairman, I just wanted to say that was fast, wasn't it? That was prompt, that was precise, that was good, and it was not boring. So let's celebrate her one more time. And every line was loaded with information. This morning, I was just talking to somebody who told me that she had a terrible habit of, watching movies at the early hours of the morning. Yes. Some of us pretend, but that's the reality. You pick up your phone, early hours of the morning, till 2 a.m., 3 a.m., watching something. And that is so bad, it's damaging to our eyes and to our brain. And we don't know. And once that terrible pattern of insomnia sets in, it brings sickness along the way. The body cannot heal itself. So everything she talked about. So I was telling her, I said, look, she said, so how do I stop that? I said, well, pick up a book and read. That's the truth. Put up your phone. Put it aside and pick up a book and what? Read. By the time you read a chapter or two, you will sleep off. And that's exactly what she was saying this morning. So can we celebrate her again? For that? That's not part of the program, but can I be united both with this? Please, I would love to buy, and I would love to buy and give to people. Thank you very much, Father. Thank you, Zaki. We love you.
Thank you very much, MC. Dr. Fagbola, sincerely, I must say I thank you for this wonderful presentation. Can we have another round of applause? Initially, when I saw the title of your presentation, I was thinking differently until you have presented it very well. You talked about that you can use nutrition to heal, and you can use nutrition to change our behavior. We also talked about the fact that it supports our emotion. I know when we were young in those days in secondary school, there is series of books that we used to use. It has one, we call it all the Bible elements, basic all sorts of things that we used to use to shape our character and shape our way we think. Yes, we are not reading now. I don't know what the younger ones are reading now. Yes, you talked of so many things. You talked about reading books for psychiatric patients, and I was thinking here that how can a psychiatric patient be good? Because definitely the thinking faculties must have been affected, and I feel that maybe before you got into a situation that is more productive, that is when you can actually say you want to read books and make some corrections. Yes. I don't want to repeat your presentation, but I will ask you a question. Now, you didn't tell us if you don't read, what are the consequences? If I decide not to read, if I decide not to improve on whatever I've known before, what are the consequences? And also, now that we have pills here and there, is there anything that you can recommend, at least to keep our minds away from the various things we are having here? Yes, and it's you that the question is not me. It's you. That question is not me. I don't know if you have comments or anything.
Thank you, the chairman, and I will say well done to Dr. Mrs. Fagbola. In those days when we were growing up, I'm sure we too, I'm not sure this generation, but those days we talk about Miss and Prince and James and the Chase. And one thing about it, you will agree with me, when you expose children at early age to reading books, it helps their development. I remember there was a time when I was a graduate fellow at IIT. We had this oral or poster sessions, and we were given an award. Those days, Margaret Thatcher was, Margaret Queen. And they were debating, they wanted, she told that some members, they wanted to give money, dollars. And she said she put her foot down there that she will give a book. When she was telling me, I said, look at this one, I would have preferred dollars. But looking back, that dollars, no matter how much, I would have finished spending it.
I was given a book and I still have the book in my house till now. So books are very, very important. Even in the cultural aspects, when a lady is getting engaged, so many things will be there. Money and everything, and they will ask the woman or lady to pick something. They never miss it. Everybody will go for a book. So that's why books are very important. But my fear these days is, like some of us are here. Therapeutic, phone is taking much of the time of the day. People don't take much time at buying books or reading books these days. Everything we can get it from the internet, from the apps and so forth. But I want to encourage us, book, you can't compare it. It's close by to you. You can always go back reading it. It's not everything you get on the internet you get on your book. So these days, I will encourage us more buy books, read books. It helps us to grow better. It gives us good information. And with that one, I hope we will keep on having books as gifts to our beloved ones. Well done, Mrs. Fagbola.
Thank you. Let us go. Maybe see how the construction was done, type of vocabulary used, you have to develop your vocabulary dictionary too. I want to say that these days, that's what I'm expecting you. Because I don't throw away the latest scientific developments, which is internet, smartphones, even television. All what you are saying and also done depends on which area you choose to go to. You have jobs, you have many type, you have also whatever you want to go as you are talking about. And therapy, you see, that also there are some things take use but take a video things for the person to learn when you watching it. It will also, try to, hear, reconnect, our position. So all these things. And I want to do this. I don't my boost. Yes, yeah. I think it is. I mentioned he said some books. I said, wow, why should we be talking? I know Nigerians, they would like to get some money. I said, no more. If I get the money, when I get back, there are some things I would like to do. If I don't have anywhere to, that's close for me to use. is that nothing to this. And we hope it will and that not his family. That it means all this or that media are also important in parenting situation. So it's a question of relation, life, everything should not be relation. Everything moves when you push and too much. We have relation. Whatever. Yeah, all this all work has not been done. So we have to be balanced. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Any other?
Thank you very much, Dr. Fagbola, for the insight. As you are presenting, I'll just know that we have studies with our adopted schools today. What is the level of reading? We also have to be able to, in fact, as you are presenting, we can just bring out these case studies from these students. What are they doing? The level of, so that because from there, this only farm that can go. We have some adopted schools even within. So we can work on that. Especially. Thank you very much.
Well, can I hide something? Use of these days is either the right or the true shutdown to the moment. Majority of them are not reading. I start to be corrected. But that is especially where you have students that are staying in boarding houses that either they like it or not, they are compelled to read. But if not, they are really reading. I don't know, I still stand to be corrected. Reading culture has dropped drastically.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Fagbola, I want to appreciate you. It has been a moment of information dissemination, highly loaded. Yes, let's appreciate Dr. Fagbola. The quick one for Dr. Adesina's suggestion I put it down here. I would wish you that you conducted a survey among Nile staff. See how we'll be using groups. So you can still be done. Yes, I can do it. Actually, do issues. I remember when I was younger. I know that if you have any issue with me, for a long time it will be in my mind. So when I got more mature and I picked up the book, read book on anger, I read that book. I never remained the same. So if you offend me, I just let you go. I think you have not done anything and I'm good. So book is good. So we can still conduct the survey among the clients that first now we're using reading to help access the therapeutic value. Now I ask a question: people that cannot read, how do we want to help them in the area of using the therapy? They talk about inscription, medicine for the soul, healing place for the soul. Can we have an inscription in front of our library too? You can think about it with your team. To bring up an inscription, and we also encourage people when they get there to know that they are going there for the moment of the therapeutic experience. Then somebody mentioned, I think the MC mentioned the issue of turning this work to a book, So I put it there, converting your knowledge into products that people can handle. The money will come to your hand. So thank you. That's
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I want to, like all my organs, I've emphasized the importance of food, and I hope it will be taken. And as a parent here, or like big brother, a big sister, part of your salary is taking some money and be buying for your family members or your relatives, so that they can. Dr. Spencer, There is what is called web therapy. Web therapy at a particular site on the web where people can get help. Doctor therapy on the web. There is also we have in audio books. Like there's somebody that cannot read, there are audio books. Like when you talk about yours to somebody that cannot read, they just put those things in a video form or the video form, and the patient will listen to it. Like the guy will say that what if the person cannot read? That's when you feel on the video form. That the patient will watch it and be listening, and we have a therapeutic effect on the patient. And all the comments taken and all the suggestions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any questions on this? Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's right. 4, 5. Any other person? 6. Okay, 33. Yes.
Thank you very much for the presentation. My first question is, I want to know, are all books therapeutic? That's of course, are all books therapeutic? If no, let us know the different types of books we have and the ones that are therapeutic for us to read. My second question, Nelson always says if you want to hide anything from a black man, put it inside a book. So average African, we don't read. So if an average African man does not read, how can you now advertise a book for someone who is mentally disordered, someone who is having challenge to read? So is book the first approach, or there are processes you use to address that situation before you hand over to challenge?
Thank you very much. I want to appreciate the presenter, the good presentation. What I wanted to ask is part of what the person said, that how can we develop maybe the habit of reading? Because it's like the habit of reading, especially African is not very. So how can we develop? Because if we don't develop that habit, definitely reading books is not not useless. So that's number one. Then number two, I was even thinking that I would ask that the soft copy or hard copy of this presentation can be maybe sent to on the platform. So for us to have something to they have also that we can read after. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the insights. Well, thank you very much. Our youth today, even for my own children, yeah, everything is believed that is online. Even what don't know, we that we don't know, we find everything online. We find them even easy to date, even some lecturers, they have them to go and find all these things. And even those that propose that they want to go to secondary school, they are even gotten result now. The result is this we don't reach. Even in my husband for secondary school, at that time we provided library for them, that the student will be great, that every day, find that the thing enter the library, all the after is home. They go to the farm, they will get money, what is one? You can't get so that can be get it. Now I don't know, I can't do it, but if it's only days, even we adults, if you do that, if you get put everything online, you get that's why I don't see more people in the library. Even people want to study our ability to add book, give us negative. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Fagbola, for that insightful seminar. I just wanted to, I want to add my voice. You said stress reduction from the study was 67%. And from the question of the asking, I think we are mixing up some things. We're talking about books. Today, you can have it in hard copy, that's the printed, and the soft copy you can get online. Because it's not a point in church. Pastor said, open your Bible to me. They got out phones. And Pastor said, all of you come to church today with your Bible. But they said, sir, you have it for now. So now, the statistics that we have, are we talking about the bibliography said books? Are we talking about soft and hard? Is there any variation? No, is there anything that you make use to know? When you read the hard copy, looking at it, as you skip through the words, it enters your memory more. And because in the morning you see some of them, they are there. Have you read the Bible today? They told you I've read my Bible. And they're even reading books. The popular historian that you say, my daughter said she read it on her phone. So then we have to let them know that the difference. Maybe we should let youth be aware what it does to the brain.
Good morning, everybody. I congratulate my daughter. She has done well. But please, my question is, this Gen Z, how do we encourage them to read? It's not that they don't read. I have 3 grown-up children. They read. At least for somebody to be qualified as an engineer, he has read. And the thing is, they don't want to read paper. That's what their problem is. They don't want to read from their phone or from their laptop. So I'm now bringing it to you that maybe as the librarians forum, you start thinking of how to encourage them. It's not as if they're not reading, but our own system, they see it as obsolete. And they are letting us know that they are in a better generation and they have a, like me. Okay, I used to, there's a program I go through reading the New Testament in a month. I used to read it from the Bible when I started. But later they made me know that read from your phone. So they gave me tab for Bible reading. But recently, I just got better listening to audio Bible. And I saw it was better. And immediately I wake up at 4. I enter my kitchen. I start listening to the Bible. And sometimes to prayer until it is morning. And I find it easier and better. So, man, what am I saying? When you get to the librarians forum, you know that a forum where people who deal with books think. You can help us come out with better methods of encouraging the Gen Z to read. I don't know where books are getting to now, because those children, even medical doctors, they don't want to read books again. They want to read from their phone. So please, help us take this to another level. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. My concern is that the reading of books
Because maybe from what we are discussing now, we are looking at it as we are not reading enough. But then can we look at it from the other way around? Is there any way, or is there any yardstick that we can use to see overrest? And possibly, in this figure of yardstick now, is it by the accusation or by the volume of one as well? Second thing, I want to look at it from this sample that research work is like trouble is big, and that going on. We can look at a lot of things happening in our world today. In a bid to say we are doing research, but one way or the other, we are also causing havoc in the society, trying to win. So how do we justify all this? Thank you very much.
Madam, will you respond to the question?
Thank you, everybody that have made their voice. I'll start with the youth. You know, even now on the net, we have sites for ebook. You can register and you can, it's free online. Good book. You know, when we are talking about it, there are different types of books. There are bad books that will corrupt your time. Then there are good books. What I was to say, I emphasize the fact that as a parent, you have a role to play. Right from when your children, but not in my church, if I stop that, I just give an guy, that yes, they're always involved in love. They stop their mommy, they run all back. That's what the mother said. If they have to say they don't have, and I gave us the money. I think go to this place, look for picture books. They cannot read for their picture books. You know, if they take those children got those and they were started looking at the pictures, they became calm. They don't run about again in church. They are calm. And I remember when my child, my first child, when he was young, he got a picture Bible for me. That time he could not read. But you say the picture is that this is David, this is Goliath. You know, that as he grows up, if he comes back from where was the industry, if you discover him when he's doing his homework, fight, say I don't need to, because he has developed that habit of reading. Right for me. So we have the role to play as a parent. If you are already your children are grown up, you are your grandma already, you have a role to play in your grandchildren's life by let them develop interest in. But I want to tell you, once they develop that interest, you can't take it away from them. Good. You can go on the net, and I also have people that read on the net, but then it's not like having the access. It's not the same thing. And then I want also to say that I've talked about developing reading habits as an adult now. If you know, maybe when you get home, you are stressed on that you read, not on your phone, because the screen can affect your eyes. So when you have the app for that incubate that will make you to relax, calm you down, and you just sleep peacefully. So you try to take it to the librarian forum. You can also take it from here. That will be as individual. Let's develop that habit. Also, I have the Bible on my book. I have it on my book. But when you talk about the hard copy, you know, when you take the phone and you are reading, you are tempted, you are distracted. You are the book itself. You can't be distracted. At times you want to tell something 3 chapters twice. You know. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much, Dr. Fagbola. I think the last question, he mentioned that we not looking for trouble when we conduct research. I can't understand the question you are saying. Are you saying that it will create problems to correct problems? Is that what you are saying? Can you come up with the question again, please? I don't really understand.
What I'm trying to look at scientists, we provide solutions to questions or problems. But then, looking at it, let's say in the scientific world now, we are talking of cloning, some other things that we are looking at, and I think either in the religious circle, some are being rejected. And we are important that we should read and we provide solutions scientifically, some of these things. So are we not contradicting ourselves in finding solutions to some of these things? So that's what I'm trying to look at.
Thank you very much. You know, I think if you are not wearing, for example, as a particular research of author, you want to know what other people have done concerning author. For now, the trend, you know, and if you don't read, you won't get that. Maybe there are some other research you can that help in on the field. If you don't read, you will not get to know that. So yeah, there are different types of when you have the access to the right information, you know, which reading is not just for emotional, what about educational development as well. So you also study, study to make yourself a workman that need not to be ashamed. Writing, dividing the word, you know, you study that line of your profession, you study to see on top, to know what is happening, and like what concept awareness, self-development. So you can't stop with this for life. Keep on it. Thank you.
Yeah, I think so. And is there any other person that wants to ask any question? Okay, madam. This will be important.
Sorry, I had to step out. Thank God I'm back. You notice that now we are trying to encourage people probably to read the hard copy, isn't it? Yeah. But the challenge is that when you read some of these soft copy, you enjoy it. The program she mentioned, I think it was even encouraged that people should use that one. But I just discovered that with the soft copy, like I'm here for a seminar, and the seminar is here to start. I can just sit somewhere and I'll be enjoying myself. But you know, we need to emphasize the import of this thing on our side. All of a sudden, I thought that one of the eyes became blurry. The reason is that you, as a scientist, you are on your laptop, and some of us don't even take time to look at the kind of glasses you use. You know, so because of that, just see that your sight is being affected. If only because of that side, so you let's try to do more with the hard copy. There's no way you can do away with the soft copy completely. You may have to still make it, but don't let it be. You know, it's very enjoyable. You can increase the fun to your size, and then you keep on enjoying. But then you have to look at the aftermath. So I don't know, maybe you talked about the health implications of dwelling on all these things and all that. If you have, fine, but let us try as much as possible and encourage our children to do more of the hard copy. Thank you. I just want to add, we cannot deceive ourselves. In these days of art, artificial intelligence, that you can get anything with art. But then we still have to encourage ourselves, encourage our relations staff to still make use of reading books, because it will help a lot. On that note, and I think I just want to add something before the MC comes up with the announcement. Now we are in the month of October, and we have just 2 seminars before the end of the year, the one for November and December. So the MC will talk more about the next presentation. But I just want to say a little bit about next year. Next year, don't miss it. I can tell you, we already have powerful presenters for January, February, and March. Don't miss it at all. And if you haven't presented for the past 2 years and you want to present, you have to contact a member of the RRPC, not only the scientists, the technologists, and the other people. You are invited. Let's have your submission through your head of programs or units. by before the end of November, because we are compiling the list for next year, and we are going to have everything ready before December. So if you have the interest, go through your end of program or units and let us have it in time. But I'm assuring you now, January, February, March is already occupied. So, okay, let's get the exam.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my chairman. Thank you. Round of applause for our chairman. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mark, also, our chairman, RRPC. All right, so from our online audience, we had Dr. Oluyemisi Taiwo with his comment. He said, good job. He said, readers are leaders. He now said the popular cliche in which anything from a black man, put it in a book, has been sufficiently addressed. We have been encouraged to read widely. Then he comes to the question. He says, how can I use bibliotherapy to foster healthy relationships and boost productivity? No, that's all.
Okay, thank you very much. That your comment noted that.
All right, thank you very much. Great. All right. Now, before I take my announcement, before we take the announcement, just like Dr. Idowu was saying, our eyes are very important. I think the advantages of the e-books, the online stuff, they're great, but our eyes. If we visit UCH now, you will know what we're talking about. The eyes. And these things are for the future, it's not even for now. So we have to be very careful. And I think that there are ways to adjust the lighting on our phones. Yes, we can adjust the reading mode. We can reduce the lighting, and all those things. And if so, please, there are apps that can help us to play those audiobooks in audio. So we just listen rather than look at, so that we can protect our eyes. God will help us. Amen. All right. So today, man, where are you? When it came to attendance, interestingly, we have a good attendance, ladies and gentlemen. We have 123 people attending the seminar today. How clap ourselves? That said, we have 67 female. And 56 male. So it's right, Abby? That's interesting. Okay. The wala of the Nigerian lighting something. My phone went off. And me too, I was reading from my phone. All right, so ladies and gentlemen,